Okay, so I've never seen a Werner video. I've only like heard of
Oh
him
God.
briefly on YouTube videos, and then you posted the one today, and I watched it because I was like, I wonder what this guy sounds like because he doesn't look. If you take him out of his memes where it's talking about like ageism and classism and how all Gen Zers are socialists and all that, he doesn't
Boring as fuck.
seem, he doesn't look like someone who would just be completely mental or like sound weird. But then just hearing him talk and seeing him like move up and down and seeing like the really low quality video of
Oh
just
yeah.
him flapping his nipples, that was something else. That put into perspective. I wouldn't say it like
Dude,
put into perspective
the,
because like you can tell he's obviously a
gave
bit
you a new
creepy.
angle.
Yes, it's a new way of looking at him. Not a very pleasant
I
one.
mean, his terrible fucking boomer ways of like, you know, videoing himself and shit is one of the funny aspects of the whole thing. Like he's been doing this for so many years, over a decade. He has still not learned how to either edit videos, crop photos, crop video. He doesn't know how to do anything to make it look any better.
Oh, just like
He doesn't
Cobra.
know how to use. He doesn't know how to use landscape mode.
That
He uses
43 that 43-minute video that somebody brought up, was that just like him one taking the whole thing?
I think that was I think that was a click attack video. Click attack. So like I found that like everybody had like there's experts in every lolcow and click attack is the expert on Lucas Warner.
Oh, okay. So is that him like putting together just like videos of him
I
and
think
it's like
he's
like a
well, I think it's
montage?
one. Well, Lucas Warner will go on hours long fucking just rambles about his board games that he's making or who knows what, and click attack will kind of chop it up. So it'll be from one
Okay.
Lucas video usually, but
So that
he
wasn't a one
condense
take.
it.
That was a cropped down one take. Got it.
I'm not
That's even
for
worse.
sure, but yes.
That's actually worse. That's considerably worse, I would think.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait till I can find some of his food videos, because like I'm sure it could compare to Cobb's worst doing in the kitchen. I'm sure.
The
You'd have
ones of
to
him
scroll through a
eating
lot.
are, the ones of him eating are not very pleasant. No,
Cobra or Lucas?
Lucas. Cobra,
Oh yeah.
Cobra just he seems like a normal. He's a little bit special, but he seems like overall, that's a guy I could get along with. That's someone I could just
Yeah.
like mind my own business and let him be, and just be happy.
God, I thought you were going to go somewhere else there. I thought you were going to say, oh, he is a relatively normal person. I was going to say, no, 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 no.
Sorry, one more time. I didn't hear what you said.
I thought you were going to say he's like a relatively normal person. I was going to have to heavily
he's
button
definitely not. But I could vibe with him. I could let him be in public. But like, I feel like just the way the Wern acts, the way he acts, he would stand out, and I could not just coexist with him. Like, I feel like he would approach me and explain to me how all Gen Z females are like age phobic and whatever.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely.
I've
He's a
actually
babe magnet.
I've heard the college essay. I don't remember what it's called. It's the one where he talks about how he's ready to have a child.
I don't know if I've seen that or not.
I've seen this one guy. His whole thing is that he just rips off Reddit content and then reads it out. The only reason I listen to it is because it's better than like silence. But he's the one who introduced me to the word because he sees him. I guess he's close enough to one of those, like, the nice guys who are like, fuck you, I'm a nice guy. I was so nice to you. I held the door open. I sucked
Oh
my
yeah.
dick."
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the meme I posted like way earlier, like maybe it was even last night or this morning, but it was like, it's the Warren like posts his memes where he'll just take a photo of himself and put text on it. It was basically that. It was about saving Gen Z bays from whatever oppressive fucking men. I don't fucking know. I can't remember bullshit very easily.
I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't know. I'm not too familiar with like. Wait, I don't know where I was going with this. I think he's such an idiot. Like the way he tries to tack on to like what he thinks is popular with politics. Like
Yeah.
obviously there's been a bit of a rise in like neo-socialism or communism or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But like
Oh,
just the way he tacks onto it is just so dumb. Like, first of
Yeah,
all,
like
I'm not too big on those ideologies as they are, but then the way he just tags onto him, like, they call Gen Z the socialist generation. Like, nobody says that. There may be a lot of like
well,
retarded
the media
socialists.
kind of does, but
I don't watch the media, so maybe I'm wrong. You're probably right about that more than I am. But
I mean, I'm not super in tune with the media, but one of the reason that I like fell out of internet shit is because like, bullshit headlines is one thing, and that's the media is always talking about fucking millennials and Generation Z and just what we're doing. And they're always wrong. Sorry, that was the end of the point.
I think it's funny how they talk about vapes and stuff. Like they don't, you know, they say how vaping is an issue with a lot of young people, which I agree. I think it's a critical issue. But then they talk about it as if they're talking to each other, which they basically are. As like older people, they're talking to older people, and they're talking about younger people, but they're not really talking to younger people about the problem or stuff like that. And when they do, it's in like a condescending manner that really doesn't get anything done.
I think every time I do a stream, we manage to talk about how bad the media is.
Should I say we or?
Well, yeah, we.
Yeah, no.
I don't mean you two individually. I mean every time
Okay.
someone calls in.
I want to make a final point about the Wern. One of my favorite things about him is when he talks about how he is a humanitarian because he uses his bridge card, his food stamps, to give back to the people. He helps
Back to
people out with his fucking food stamps.
like him. To people like him.
Right, like that is so so irresponsible. First of all, and then it's fucking illegal. Like if the government finds out that you're using your food stamps for other people who don't live in your household, you'll be cut off from food stamps and not eligible to get it again. For
Does he need them
though?
though?
Time limit or if it's forever. What?
Does he need them though?
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Well, okay.
I don't think food stamps work for DoorDash.
Yeah, no, they don't.
He probably
have money.
Yeah, he definitely
He
needs them to an
live
extent.
streams. If you buy him a pizza or a fucking burger from DoorDash, he will go on your live stream.
I'm not doing that.
That's enabling. That's what I call enabling. Anyone who does that is literally like an A-tier enabler or some shit.
Irate Alex told me that the Warren owes him a pizza. I don't know how that worked out, but like the Geek Room, I guess, bought Lucas a bunch of food to get him to come on.
That's just enabling. I think that's about as irresponsible as him using his food stamps like that.
This might be a bad take. I don't know how food stamps work. If he doesn't need them and he's giving them to people that actually do need it, and all that's, and the only like bad thing is happening to the government, I don't really mind.
Yeah, that would be morally, mute, I guess. Like, I'd be fine with that. It's just he's such an idiot. Like, if you qualify for his food stamps, you need them. Like he is fucking poor.
To get money out of the government, you need to be doing something wrong, or something really, really right. It just kind of depends.
Yeah, wrong in the eyes of these right-wing weirdos. I mean, my kid's dad's dead. Kind of need the help.
Okay, I think I worded that in a bad way. I worded that in a really bad way, and I'm realizing now how that could be offensive. I apologize.
You're good, bro.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah,
no,
the anger in that, bro.
What I meant is if you're getting money out of the government, you probably need that money to live and eat and do basic human things like that.
You're not self-sufficient if you're getting help from the government.
You're not bringing in enough money to really help yourself. We're not like Canada. You know about Canada. Canada's like a socialist paradise. It makes the USSR look right wing. So obviously you would know how Canada is very social like that.
I'm not gonna engage. Not gonna engage.
If you aren't subscribed to the Greasier Wizard, you aren't a real American.